Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами Сереж Гамес, и мы продолжаем играть в UFC 4. Ну что ж, у нас продолжается комбинированный вес девушки, матчи на вылет. Клаудия Гаделха будет биться с Арине Алданой. Клаудию выбила Мария Морос из Украины, ну а Арине Алдана проиграла свой бой Рози Наматижунас из Польши. Давайте смотреть.
All right, coming up next is the UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, she told us on Thursday she threw her first jab at 4 years old, but she has developed into a well-rounded MMA fighter. All of that said, boxing is still her bread and butter.
Oh, it's unbelievable. At 4, she's throwing a jab.
I'm telling you.
Right? We're all talking about our kids learning to ride a bicycle. This young lady was in the gym, getting better, learning how to fight under a specific set of rules that carried her all the way up to the UFC. She is a phenomenal fighter, but at the end of the day, it's her boxing that leads the dance. Head's never on the center line. She does a very good job of mixing up the target, goes high, goes low. It's truly amazing to watch someone with such a specified skill set be this successful in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, near perfect technique, which you will see here in a matter of moments. Well, drillers make killers, and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman. She has become a force in this division, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot.
Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meetings, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times.
Amazing.
Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off.
And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a boxer, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Irene! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Claudia Gadelha.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready?
Well, the tension and the buzz is palpable as this fight gets started. Interesting stylistic matchup. Your thoughts on what we might see?
This is a big-time matchup between a fantastic striker and a great great all-around mixed martial artist. Both of these women are extremely talented. Let's see who gains the advantage. Oh, she lands. Oh! She is such a reverse striker. That big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Trying to stay in this fight. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Right, so there's the takedown again, but this time all set up by her strikes on the feet.
Everything has to be set up. She just shows you mixed martial arts in its purest form.
Oh, the right hand is there for her. Oh, her ground and pound is downright scary, in constant pursuit of the finish. Might get it here.
She does a really good job of throwing punches with intent. She never just throws just to be throwing. Every punch is meant to land, and every punch is meant to start a finish.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
How good is that right hand? Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Gadelha. Oh, nice job by her to land the left punch there.
Left punch lands over and over again. John, it sounds like we're a broken record.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success in this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position. Unreal to see.
Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Gadelha. Well, you got to try to stay busy off of your back. She's doing it here. Nice punch. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
Deep breath. Good round. That was a good round, but I need those kicks to land a little more. All right? I don't want you to get timed.
All right, so near perfect execution by her there in round one. Not just getting the takedown, but beautiful ground control, work on the canvas. She's putting it all together tonight.
I mean, just watching her fight in her element, you understand that at that point that there are levels to grappling as there are levels to striking and wrestling. And on the ground, this young lady is one of the best grapplers and one of the best ground control specialists that we've ever seen. What a beautiful takedown.
Hey, there it is, her first takedown of the fight. She told us in our fighter meeting Thursday, at some point I will take her down. She didn't expect it to take this long, but here it is.
She really had to work to get this first takedown, and she never gave up on herself. Continued to press, continued to shoot, continued to level change. Now she finally has secured her first takedown.
Oh, pretty good job there posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient in this situation tonight.
Very efficient and very accurate. Hats off to her.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here. Just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she spent a lifetime developing this skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Gadelha. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitant.
Nice entry into the fifth direct.
Oh, how about that reversal by her there, champ?
That is a fantastic transition by this young lady. What a job.
She is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautiful.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
10 minutes in the books. All right, big round for her there. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and a lot of these pictures going to be rooted in that killer ground and pound.
Yeah, she got the fight where she needed it to be. You knew that if she was going to be ahead, if she was going to be the one winning, she needed to be on top, landing that beautiful ground and pound. She got the fight where she wanted it, and you see the result. Her dominating the action at the close of the round.
All right, so here we go with our next round. We'll see if she can piggyback on all that good ground and pound work in the previous round.
But when you watch a round like that, it's got to be 10-8. I mean, it has to be 10-8, or the judges have to be considering this was just a beatdown.
That is how you scramble, folks. Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. You didn't see a lot of that from her earlier in the fight. She is certainly getting after it now. Oh, pinpoint jab placement there, and a nice job to take advantage of her edge and reach. Oh, how did she get that knee to the head? Well done. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Gadelha's trying for the Kimura submission here.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Now she's in trouble.
There's the tap!
Unbelievable. Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to her legs, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. A huge result for her here tonight. And you got to think that'll mute some of the naysayers she had coming in.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 56 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, Claudia Gadelha!
Well, really nice to see this young woman get a chance to exhale as she celebrates with her coaches. You've won world titles in 2 divisions, but you're not calling your shot the way she is. She said, I'm going to win this fight by submission, and it goes into the books just that way.
That's so much confidence to put yourself out on a limb like that. Nobody is brave enough to say, I'm going to do it here, here, or here. She did exactly that and got that submission. Her star will only
Да,
shine
друзья,
brighter
Клаудия
after this performance.
Gadelha выигрывает у Irene Aldana. Болевым приемом выходит она во второй раунд. А Irene мы больше на этом соревновании не увидим. Спасибо за просмотры, лайки, комментарии от вас, видосики от меня. Увидимся. Всем пока.